Welcome to the room. Well, yeah, I mean, lots of rooms, isn't it? Welcome, Warren, to the room. Why don't you tell us something about yourself, big fella?
Oh, it's great in here. I deal in stocks that go in rooms.
Fantastic. So the game begins in a room. In the center of the room is what looks like a large safe, which is also, when you think about it, just a very small room. Now, on top of the safe is a note, and the note says, "You came. I knew your curiosity would get the better of you. I have predicted what has come to be. The answers you seek are inside this box. What is in this box is something that they said cannot be built. There is only one in existence and is the key to incomprehensible power. And I have every faith in you solving its mysteries. Ooh. With this enclosed key, I gift you one parting favor. Keep this eyepiece with you. Without it, you are as blind as the rest. The stakes are higher than you could possibly imagine. Yours sincerely, your secret admirer." Winky face and the little heart around the whole thing. That's the end of the note. We take the key and we use it to unlock a box next to the note. We then pick up a curious eyepiece. So there's also a riddle here, right? It says, "Feed me and I shall survive. Give me a drink and I shall die." Is it a dog? This is kind of good. Right, audience, do you know what this is? You have 2 seconds. 1, 2, no, you didn't figure it out, you're too slow. It's fire.
Correct.
I got it.
Big brain.
We notice that there's a button on each leg of the safe, right? And we push the one that says fire, right? And then we do a few more puzzles and we manage to loosen a plaque. And behind the plaque is a lens. And that lens fits into the eyepiece. Now we can see things that we couldn't before. Ooh, what's that?
I can see my soul, man. I can see all my feelings as colors and emotions in front of me.
Walking around the front, we see a panel that was not visible before. We slide it across, and then we insert our key very sensually. And then we open the safe with great care. And inside is a small puzzle box.
This is the babushka doll of games. Big box, smaller box within the box. We get our small puzzle box, we do some more puzzles on it, and then we open up the side of the small box.
Right?
There's a note here, and it's dated February 11th.
3 days before Valentine's Day.
It states, "My research continues at a snail's pace. Whoever is writing this is trying to find the, quote, final element. They call it null."
But Jeff, what is null?
Null is the element between earth and fire, and between water and air.
So like steam and smoke.
But what's the one that is in the middle of what's there?
Gas.
Gas. He's trying to find gas.
He also states that the people that belong to the Circle are petty fools, blinded by dark arts and their greed and such, and they always want things. It also says, alchemy is not the pursuit of gold, it is the pursuit of this, the thing in the middle of the 4 elements. Now that's the end of the note, right? And we can see in the corner that this is note 1 of 7. Oh, it's like Slenderman, 7 pages. So we continue to solve puzzles, and we're doing the thing, and over there, and look, it's a bit of a montage, but not really, until one of the puzzles unlocks a projector. We look at the projector, and it's a man wearing a top hat sitting at a desk. So he also has this puzzle box in front of him, right? Is he the one who put the puzzle box there? Is that what they're saying?
I think that's the insinuation, yes.
His face is scratched out, however. We activate our eyepiece and we look through it again, and suddenly we can see that the word trial is scrawled behind him. What on earth could that mean? Except that we haven't bought the full game and this is just a demo.
He just uses it to unlock another part of the box.
Oh, okay.
So we continue on with the puzzle box until another section pops out. Note 2.
I can't believe this is happening on the 8th of May.
Nearly a month later.
I know. Warren, why don't you have a turn at this one? We've given you your amphetamines shot. He's 83 years old, but he's still got some power left in him.
This note states that the null element has actually been observed by man's cultures. The Tibetans call it space, and to the Hindus it was ether. There is a recurring presence of a hexagonal glyph. The symbol has been repeated by cultures centuries apart,
So whoever wrote this note, right, thinks that they will be recognized. Aha, you will be lauded and well known and such once they hold the very first distilled sample of null in their hands. Oh, it's sticky and it's all over my arms. At present, most people are skeptical. Aha, I do not believe in the null. I only believe in some. But we continue to do more puzzles. And then we reach another note, which will tell us more stuff. June 21st. Oh my god. The man who's writing the note has discovered null. All he needed was a human subject.
That's all you ever need.
Now, he's done all this research and he's kinda sleepy. He's not paying attention. So he goes into this chamber thing without disabling the mechanism. Oh no!
Somehow he passed out and he woke up and boom, he had null.
He had succeeded. Aha! The null element is very interesting. It is neither energy nor matter. Okay. But he has already made great strides in the study of it, and he knows how light refracts off of it. Interesting. And tonight he's opening a bottle of wine to celebrate. So, back to puzzle solving. Ding, 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 ding. It's open. Then we find our fourth note. This one is dated July 15th. Oh my god, just 11 days after Independence Day. I can't believe it. The research into the null element continues. The researcher is now convinced that somehow this ties to his soul. Oh, I'm spiritual now.
If a lot of people love each other, the world would be a better place to live.
And it derives a colossal energy from somewhere. The researcher has fashioned a device through which to channel and focus that energy. It's like the spirit bomb in Dragon Ball Z. But he is fearful of it because eventually he has to release it on Frieza and it could destroy the entire planet. He lacks understanding of how to control it. Back to puzzles. Note 5, July 29th. Oh my god. Just 21 days after 9/11. A new discovery has shaken the researcher to his core. Oh, Jeff, tell us about the refracted lens, why don't you?
So, he fashioned a lens from it. And this lens is also what we've got in the game. So when you look through it, you can see things that you can't see with the naked eyes. But to wear this lens is troubling and exhausting. It shows visions that are beyond comprehension.
Yeah.
The deeper into the earth he went, the darker the visions got. For this reason, he can no longer visit his wine cellar. He's relocating his studies and pretty much his entire life to the North Tower.
Puzzle time. Let's do some puzzles. We do the puzzles. There's a fox, a chicken, and a bag of flour. Now, how would you get it across this boat when you don't take one at a time? The answer is you kill the chicken and the fox, and you eat all the flour before you... and you are quite parched, so you drink the river water. Right, note 6, August 9th. Oh my god. Warren's birthday. Happy birthday, Warren.
Thank you.
The researcher states that the circle was right all along. What? What? That's a twist? He discovers a passage in the Scriptus Noctis. In this passage there is an incantation, and he wants to do this incantation real bad. Oh, ever since I saw it I wanted to do it. But we need an energy source to drive it. Now the researcher finally has that energy source. Now on this night he plans to summon Astaroth, which is what the Babylonians called Ishtar. Show us what it looks like, Jeff.
This is Ishtar. Woo!
The spirit will be able to discover all of the secrets. Have you got a secret? Well, he knows it. And then all of the knowledge of the null element will belong to the researchers. Finally, back to puzzles. We're doing the thing. We're solving a Sudoku. We're doing an acrostic. Quick, Jeff, what's a 4-letter word for sexual intercourse? That's right. Love. So, we're doing some puzzles, and we're doing a thing, and we find our last note. Finally, tired of reading. It's August 15th now. Oh my god, just 121 days from Christmas. The incantation did not work. What? And Astaroth did not appear. Even bigger disappointment. And the visions have also increased. Oh, I can see so much. And the researcher can no longer stay in one place for very long.
Or take the lens off.
Yeah.
Seems to approach that.
Now, the researcher tries to keep an eye on the visions and stuff. Oh, what if they get me? But he can't wear the lens all the time because it hurts. My eyes hurt. It stings. And so he has resorted to mixing a solution for the pain. So he's going to wear these very painful lenses, but then just take like tons of aspirin and opiates, I suppose.
Well, he says he mixes a pain solution. I just like to think it's straight whiskey. I like to think he's just fucking hammered with these goggles on.
Now, he lays it out plain. He says, "For those who find this journal and follow me and such, I lack the power to describe what's happening. There is no concept within the human sphere that can explain it, obviously. And the house is so much larger now, and the rooms are everywhere. Off we go to do more puzzles. We complete the puzzle box. A door opens, and out of thin air, a bright white light is coming. Warren, come on. Oh, beautiful. Now, bright white light is coming from it, and we are flung into it. Now, all of a sudden, we are on a walkway, and there's another puzzle box. And there's another note. It seems like the researcher has also ended up there at some point. Let me help you. I'm going to try and guide you through this path. Although, I hope you never showed up here, because this is the worst place to be. Then why'd you leave the note in the safe telling me to come get the greatest shit of all time? We solve the puzzle box, and then the door opens in front of us, and the game ends, and we get an ominous note. We have taken the first step on a long and arduous and tedious journey. And it also says, I see no benefit in hiding the truth of your predicament. There is no way out, not for any of us. For now, you are as trapped in the whatever as I am. Press forward with heart, my friend. There are many rooms ahead. Questions. What's up with, like, rooms and puzzles? Because, like, I get that, alright, the element is null. But then it's like, what's that got to do with rooms?
I had the same question. I was like, why is this called The Room if it's all about saves or whatever? I think they wrote this game with the intention that they were going to do 4 of them.
Oh, I see. More questions. Who's the circle?
It's just referred to in the notes, but the circle, from what I understand, is sort of like a religious cult. They want the power of the null.
For what?
I think they just want to summon ancient gods, to be honest.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah, don't you want to summon...
Not really. I'm kind of a god here on Earth. You know who I really hate? People who play this on the computer when they could play this on the phone. You know who Warren really hates? Different races of people. Women. Warren, how could you say these things?
I gotta add a new flavor to the Millionaire Boys, lads.
Yeah, fucking it's very spicy. Very, very spicy. Can't believe they cancelled Warren Buffett and he's broke now and he can't even use PayPal.
What a story, Mark.